एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूं. Some very liberated person might question, सर ये क्यों आप है? मेरे को यही कहा यार. I have told you this. We will change this dear very soon. Don't worry. We have this belief that women IAS officers are not capable of or cannot handle effectively the stressful postings. Now this is his belief. And this belief is incorrect. But interestingly, it is not about whether the belief is correct or not. The belief is there. I'm getting no matter what. And very strangely speaking, in this world we survive with a lot of incorrect beliefs. True or not, tell me. That is why we have got so many orthodox people in this world. So many orthodox people we have, or so many superstitions we have in this world, are because of incorrect beliefs only. That black cat passes your way, things are right. If black dog passes, things are not so bad. What about if the dog is chasing the cat? फिर तो मुझे कोई नॉलेज नहीं. You see, why play with one animal? Play with two animals. The idea was to convey the point, nothing else. It's not about cat and dog story. Now I have given you an example. Believe. It is incorrect, but it is. That is how it is. So belief regarding the attitude object, sir, here is our cognitive component. And I told you what stereotypes are, if you remember. I told you stereotypes are also beliefs. But they are the component of prejudice. We are not discussing prejudice here, we are just discussing attitude. That is why I am silent on it. But just to correlate the point, these beliefs can be very rigid, they can be very narrow, they can be very obstinate, they can be unfounded. They may not be based on reality. They may involve individuals as well as groups. So you can have this belief that minority members or the representation of minority in bureaucracy can be dangerous for the integration of the country. Again, it's a faulty belief, but you hold this belief. In this case, it is a stereotype. Why? Because it is in one group. It is in one group. It is doing categorization, and it is rigid, and it is not based on reality, and it represents a case of overgeneralization. Everything is there in it. Clear or not? This is what our understanding is. Now, interestingly, the second component is the affective component. AFFECTIVE. Affective component refers to our emotions with respect to attitude object. If you don't like the word emotion, you can say our feelings towards the attitude object. Now the point is that I have a belief that women cannot handle stress situations effectively, may be accompanied by my getting angry on any proposal to place women officers in those postings which involve considerable stress. I'm pretty comfortable, sir. Earlier we just mentioned about the belief. I have this opinion, I have this idea. Now what? When this idea comes through, I react or I display my negative emotions, like for example anger, disgust, frustration, etc. Clear or not? This is when I say feelings regarding the attitude object. So till the time it is only believed, there are no feelings. But the moment affective component comes, feelings come. But sir, honestly speaking, there is hardly any belief without feeling. Because all these things are very well synthesized. So it is very difficult to delineate very clearly that this is my belief and these are my feelings. It's not so. But what I am trying to tell you is that emotions come here. Point here. And then what is, this is the second component is clear. Then when I talk about behavioral or action tendency component, it refers to our behavioral readiness. Our behavioral readiness towards the attitude object. Our readiness to display certain behaviors towards the attitude object. For example, the proposal has come through that women now will be playing in stressful postings. I said I will end my resignation. Such kind of gender stereotype notion I have that I say I will resign. I don't resign, sir. I say I will resign. अब आपने कह दिया मैं रिजाइन करता हूँ, घर वालों घर में पकड़ ली बच्चों ने आपकी, पापा हम क्या खाएंगे? अब वापस बीवी लगी, खबरदार, हिम्मत तो करके दिखा. Sorry. No, I see the idea. You said I will resign. The kids are after your blood. Wife demanded the her pound in the flesh. Now when they are demanding, you will be right. Situation was against you. Given a choice, you would have resigned. But because situational factors are against you, you did not. You backtracked. But given a choice where no situation binding is on you, you will say, I will resign. Are you getting my point or not? This is what our understanding is. Now I hope you have received it. When I said that my readiness to respond, my readiness to display. Now it could be like this. I may resign or I may write the letter to PM. You are slightly intellectual in your nature. You may write a letter. You may form a union. Anything you can do, that is your choice. I hope you have received it. This is what our ABC of attitude is. Now see the situation. Situation is that A, B and C are in line. That means they are consonants. They are in consonance. For example, I have a belief that women should not be given sensitive posting. I develop anger when they are given one. Is it? I said that I will react by not being the part of the team where women are given sensitive postings. Point clear or not? A, B, C are in consonants. I am ready to display the behavior. Please take me out of the team. But in between, मिनिस्टर आ गया. कौन है नियम? इसने महिलाओं का गेट प्रोपेगेंडा खोला हुआ है. सर मैं इधर आ जाऊं. तू निकलना चाहता है टीम से? अभी तेरे को निकालते हैं. Now you are worried, man. Are you getting my point? What situational factor going against you? Situation is against you, sir. What do? You have no option, sir. That's right. अब देखो ये fight है. Life is all about fight. On one side there is attitude. On other side is the situation. whether attitude will win or situation will win. I was not getting enough from the service to make my 2 ends meet. So I will put in my papers and start my own company and keep all men there. No problem. Your attitude prevails. Other situation, you are not very keen to leave your job also. And the situation has come, take it or leave it. So either you have to, not display overtly your anti-female attitude, okay? Or you have to, if you do it, you have to resign. Service is important for you. So you decide that situation is more powerful than attitude. So in this case, I will not exhibit the behavior. Sir, clear or not? Ideally speaking, I would like everything to be in line. Say for example, I had this negative attitude, minister also shared this negative attitude. So then there is no problem for me. I can get that female who has been posted out from that particular sensitive posting. One clear? If minister was with you, but if the minister is not there with you, then there is a clash between what the situation demands and what your attitude position is. So then there will be a trade-off. And whether for you attitude is more important or the situation is more important. Getting my point, sir? But interestingly, let me tell you, whatever you do, after the decision has been made, you will witness post-decisional dissonance. Means a situation of conflict will definitely be present after the decision. The problem in life is conflict is present if we do not take a decision, and conflict is present after we have taken the decision. So true or not, tell me? Why? Because you see, you were not allowed to express your internal feelings, isn't it? Your internal belief and the kind of action tendencies you had supported. You were not allowed. The situation did not allow you with this luxury. Now suppose you were to express that, it meant that you have to resign from the job. So anyway, it is not a win-win situation for you. You have to lose something. And the very fact that you lost something will create a new tension. Almost all life situations are like that. So that is why, sir, we face ethical and moral dilemmas. Because you see, sir, in life, we want congruence. That is what we look forward in life. And what we essentially get in life is incongruence. So therefore there is trouble. Are you getting my point or not, sir? Now that decision has been taken and he remains in service, he allowed his negative attitude not to at least injure the prospects of his continuation in service, and he develops dissonance. Question is, what he will do next? What do you think he will do next? देखो जी, ये तो सिचुएशन आ गई, अब मुझे बड़ा टेंशन हो रहा है। सर बताओ जी, आप ऐसे डीएम होते तो क्या करते हैं आप? एक तो यह कि घूट पी के सो जाएंगे। That is also very good way to remain insurance. But for how many days can you do? First minister ने कह दिया, minister told you, I will throw you out. We are here to support the cause of the men. I have not seen such kind of a old-fashioned person ever in my life. It was very big. You thought you were a person with modernized. He said old-fashioned. It has hurt you. That night you consumed and you slept. Now next morning you will get up. अब क्या करोगे आप? अभी तो पूछ रहा हूँ क्या करूँगी, चलो आपने सुनी भी नहीं, जगह पर मैं आऊँ, चलो डबल अटैक कर दिया, तो फिर चलो अगले दिन सर आप बताओ, ये तो बहुत कुछ चलेगा, अगर रोज चल गया तो एनर्जी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, लिवर सिरोसिस। Sir, you have just the choice to change your attitude or to indulge in some rationalization. मैंने आपको पहले भी एक बात बोली थी सर, देखो whatever I told you in the first class, nothing beyond that actually leads to human matter. I told you the beauty of human mind is that it can rationalize everything. It can rationalize everything. Agreed or not, sir? What you will tell is this: little people like Copernicus and Socrates ultimately in their life had to suffer for their foresightedness. I am Socrates of Indian Civil Services. Minister is making me drink poison. Okay, but I do not. I'm modern day Socrates who will live today to fight tomorrow. So I will not drink poison. I will make him drink poison. Time being, I must lie low. Read the rationalization kar raha. It could be like this that he eventually sees some rationality. Say for example, he comes across some female IAS officer who did exemplary work. His perceptions got changed. It got changed. He's so particular with her work. Isn't it?